Let me show you how to win in Clash Royale. You come over here to the Pass Royale, you tap on it, and you buy it. You just freaking buy it. Ladies and gentlemen, this pay to win is egregious. It is egregious. We've got, oh, hell no, the most abominable deck I have seen in a very long time. Hog Rider, Evolved Witch, and Lightning. And if you somehow, and the rework Gob Hut, don't forget, if you somehow can't get through with your Hog Rider, which I'd like really look at you weird if you couldn't. If you somehow can't do that, oh, release the baby! Oh, is that gonna... Oh my god. Okay. Hell yeah. But anyways, if you somehow can't get through with the Hog Rider, you can just lightning cycle your opponents to death. And the defense with this deck is absolutely insane. And the baby getting a hit on the tower. I just predicted his Ice Spirit, and it didn't do anything for me, and now I've got to sneeze. So with evolutions, you typically want to cycle them as quick as you can, but obviously with the Witch, it's kind of a bit of a clunky evo. You can't just play the Witch randomly, so we're going to have to wait for an opportunity to use it. So you will play this a little bit slower than you play a lot of other Hog decks, but you know what, that doesn't matter because defense is the strong part of this deck anyways. We're going to show off the Gob Hut here. It usually full counters the Hog, and even if they throw something like a Log in there or an EQ, you have plenty of time to react with a Spirit or a Log or something like that. That's still going to get a hit, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This is a play that I'm looking at right now that I could totally just... I could have logged that. I really just could have logged that. But we still get a lot of damage, so you know what? It's fine. Everything's okay because we have the baby! We have the baby, and then we can just go Ice Spirit here. Nah, the Berserker's actually cooking. Why is the Berserker actually, like, really good? Hello? How did I get away with overcommitting a ton of Elixir because I have a Berserker in my deck? Are you serious? Okay, well, I'll take that. The Evo Cannon misses the Hog. I have a chance to use my Evo Witch now. I'd probably just use it in this lane. I want to make it a little bit harder for him. I might cycle a Berserker too. Obviously, the problem is he's going to EQ my hut pretty easily. But I could just imagine Barb Huntington making some sort of comment about that also. I don't know why, but he's just in the streams making those types of comments all the time. So shout out to Barb Huntington. We've got two giant skellies to deal with. Oh god. Okay, we're going to Berserker this one. We're going to go Hut Spirit on this Hog Rider here. And we're going to wait out the EQ and then probably just wait out the Log as well and go with this. And now we're going to take a bit of damage, but now we're going to hopefully be able to get a counter push going with our Evolved Witch. Not the normal Witch because she died, and we just have to not let him get two giant skellies down again. It's time to play some offense. When we were doing the Hog Lightnings, they were working. They were working, so we got to just go back to that. I'm going to get my Ice Spirit ready. I don't want to I want to see if he plays anything here, because I'd love to just, like, lightning this. He predicted that? All right, this guy's actually insane. We'll go Witch. We'll go Berserker here. And we should have enough to kill this Hog before any shots. That's really nice. And so now we can do a little bit of a mini counter push here. And we have a second Evolved Witch about to enter the arena. And that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that giant Skelly to come out. She's also going to heal herself. Okay, that's kind of clutch. Let's get another Witch going then. Let's get another Witch going. The Log's going to keep her alive. The Log's keeping her alive. Oh my god. This is exactly why we said this was pay to win. The skeletons are keeping her alive. Bro, this is... Look at this. Look at this. She can't be killed. They can't be killed. Oh my god. Wow. I think I'm getting famous. I think I'm genuinely getting famous. I'm getting a lot of more wows and a lot more BMs. And a lot more getting posted on TikTok when I lose. But, you know what? Any attention is good attention. Except when you're getting steamrolled by randoms. Because of bad matchups. Which I can totally blame bad matchups for. There we go! Look at that! Good lightning value against the Mother Witch. And I will counter push here because he is definitely not running a Valkyrie in his deck. Because he is Prince and... That was sarcasm. I knew there was a Valkyrie coming. I absolutely did. The reason I said I would go in there really aggressively is because I really feel confident in this deck's ability to be able to overspend a little bit and be fine. Like, you can still overcommit sometimes and get away with things. Like you saw in the first game with Berserker on the Giant Skelly. You saw here with the Goblin Hut Ice Spirit. You're going to be able to overcommit. And getting that early damage, playing with the 1400 damage lead can just win you the game when you have a deck with defense as good as this. So it's worth it to try and be aggressive if you can, you know? But why not? If I can defend it and get damage and win the game in single, why wouldn't I? Oh, hell no. There's a... Okay, well, Speaking of the Goblin Hut, we're back to another one. And the really nice thing is the lifetime on the Goblin Hut is like really, really long. For lack of a better word there. So we're going to be fine with playing them on things that I normally wouldn't play them on, because I have other options to like kill the battle ram and stuff, but two, I'll be able to cycle back to another one when I need it. So we're gonna go witch on a Valkyrie, and then I think what I'm gonna do is drag her these skeletons back a little bit just to make sure that my witch is full HP, so it forces out more of a counter from my opponent. See, there we go. He has to go boss bandit on a witch, and yeah, I still have to deal with the boss bandit, but that's still not bad. That's not bad at all. I think that's not in range of my hut. Wake up, goblins! Wake up! Okay, Berserker taking on a boss bandit is not something I thought I'd see today. Let's go in with the Evo Ice Spirit here. Let's see. I mean, this should be able to get me a couple extra hog hits. That's just gonna kill the Mother Witch straight up. Okay, I love that. We're back to another hut. Maybe the Evo Witch, you know, she's amazing, but we got to give our props to the Goblin Hut as well. Okay, let's see if he has anything for me to lightning. I don't think that's worth it. Next time I face an Evo Valk, I also have to remember that if you Ice Spirit the Evo Valk, the hog will get to the tower, by the way. So that's an important little interaction. My Ice Spirit, my Shayla. I'm gonna actually lightning this, because why would I risk like my defense going like south when it could just not go south at all? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I risk anything? Well, let's go Berserker here. There's no point. What am I saving my lightning for? I guess we'll go opposite lane just to test the water a little bit. Not that I really want to commit to opposite lane here, but just because it might perhaps like give me a chance at splitting up his pressure a little bit, so it'd be easier to defend is what I'm trying to say. We do definitely need to get a witch down, because my Berserker, although she's great, wow, I didn't think she'd actually survive that, to be honest with you. I genuinely didn't. Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit combo here. I think it's gonna work, because he did just lightning, so we should be able to freeze the Valk up, and then this is at least 2 shots here, if not like 3, 4. No, 4 would have been no, it is not 4. That would have been, even that would have been insane. But yeah, I mean, all these mid-ladder menaces and people like this are just gonna get absolutely stomped by this deck. It's not even close. We'll try and force another Hog Rider in here, but I'm really just trying to cycle back to my lightning, because I don't think this is getting a hit. We'll just go with the witch out here. Skelly's Ice Spirit, and then we'll just I guess we'll just defend. Why not? I mean, I would rather just play defense and be careful here than like risk something and lose, and like you know what I'm saying? We'll just wait a couple of seconds to lightning cycle. That's not even on the tower. Okay, well, GG's. Yerson CZ, he's playing Hog, or well, that's what we think. Do we have the better Hog deck? Probably, absolutely. How does Hog do in the mirrors? That's another question. I never play Hog ever, so don't ask me. Don't ask me. It looks like 2.6 though. It does look like 2. I guess it could be EQ still. Nope, no, the Ice Golem means it's definitely not EQ. Okay, well, the Berserker tanking for the Hog is nice a little bit. We're just gonna go with an Ice Spirit here, I think. And a log should... No, we don't even need to log. Ah! Okay, so I'm thinking, if my defense is absolutely on point, I could be able to basically lightning his cannon and get to the tower at least once. Because as long as my defense is doing well, then I'm going to be able to focus on offense. The problem is this man is going to pressure me like really, really hard the entire game. I think I do go Hog in here. I think I do go Ice Spirit just to solo that Musk. And then we just apply a little bit of pressure. It doesn't really get anywhere, but like, you gotta apply the pressure. You know, you gotta at least try. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere against 2.6 or a deck like 2.6 until we can get our lightning down, though. So we're gonna need to get a positive Elixir Hog defense off. And how we do that? I think with a Berserker and Hut. I think a Berserker and Hut could literally defend the entire thing. Obviously, I meant like if he goes with a big Ice Golem push. That's a little bit of an overcommitment, but I might take this. Is that crazy? I might just take this to try and get a little bit of chip damage. Like, now we don't have to deal with a Musk on a counter push. Berserker's applying a little pressure, forcing out some Elixir. And so here we can just go, oh, he predicted my Ice Spirit, my Sheila. Okay, but we will only take 1 Hog hit there, so I guess it's not the end of the world. We definitely need to start setting up huts. I don't know if this is in fireball range, though. I actually kind of like this. I'm going to take this, to be honest. I'm going to go lightning here. And the skellies are going to keep the witch alive. Yes, sir. Okay, but he's got another cannon. Yeah, that I kind of didn't factor in that he would just be able to cycle to another cannon. Okay, well, you know what? We can do that too. Let's go witch in this lane, because if I go in the left lane, he's just going to fireball it. So we don't want to do that. We'll go berserker here. I don't know if he can fireball cycle me faster than I can lightning cycle him, though. I think I'll go skellies up here. I'll Evo witch as well. Yeah, I'll Evo Witch. I'll try and take a lightning here. That would be pretty sick. Okay, we'll take the lightning. We'll get the Evo Ice Spirit down. And as you can see, we should be able to get some big damage here. We get a hog hit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god! We get a hog hit. I'm going to apply some opposite lane pressure with the Berserker and also Skellies to try and keep the Witch alive as long as possible. Unfortunately, she has fallen, but the Berserker didn't get to the tower. However, I mean, 200 damage lead. We'll take it. I think I just got to start taking every lightning I can get, pretty much. We'll go hut like this. He snipes the hut. I'm going to go lightning here, try and hit his hog maybe. We didn't, but we keep the hut alive, so there's that. Okay, this is interesting. I think we just witch this. We'll go Ice Spirit over here, go Berserker. Ice Spirit Berserker is a decent combo. I mean, he thought I was going to go Skellies. We'll get our lightning ready again. The problem is now we're... Oh, the witch! We bounced off the witch! We bounced off the witch! We get a big hit there. We get a second big hit there. The lightning, a little bit of an overcommitment, but while I'm up elixir, I want to take it while I can because there's nothing he can really do to pressure us while we're up elixir. Ice Spirit comes in. Oh my gosh! This deck's a little bit broken. I can't lie. It's a little bit broken. We'll go hog in here. We've got our next lightning ready. I'm instead just going to witch here. The Berserker's going to take the cannon head on. We'll go log. We'll go lightning, pre-lightning in case he cycles to another cannon. He doesn't, but we get a hog hit and a lightning swing. That is big. Okay, we'll just set up another goblin hut here. It's gonna be like impossible for me to sell this also, by the way. Evo Ice Spirit comes down. He's gonna try and fireball cycle us. He's got a lot of fireball cycling to do, though. He's got a lot of fireball cycling to do, and we are up damage, so we can just lightning the tower instead there. Dude, I could sit here and do nothing and you wouldn't be able to take my tower. What the heliante? Okay, I need to stop like getting all my brain rot from Faith, bro. This is just not sustainable. What am I saying? Okay, we'll take it. Big win. Sir David, you're getting Berserkered first play. All right. I really like the Berserker first place because honestly, it like forces out a ton of counters, and sometimes it allows me to get. She doesn't even one-shot Spear Goblins. She definitely feels like she one-shot Spear Goblins. I don't know. But we'll get the hog in. Oh, a man of culture. A man of frickin' culture, man. I think to be fair, I think if I get my log going, I will be able to deal with that's not what I meant by getting the log going. I will be able to deal with the gob huts on my hog because it doesn't really do any damage to the hog. It's just stalling it out. So if we're able to tank for our hog, we should be able to kind of just like, oh geez, that's an expensive play. Can I just, you're not back to gob hut. Even if you are, that wouldn't be a good play. Okay, I'll take that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see if the Berserker can go to work. She kills one Spear Goblin. I mean, okay. She's just a baby, so you gotta give her flowers. Skellies will come in here. I think I like this 1200 damage lead. He was way too aggressive on that, and we can really, it's kind of like a makeshift Ice Golem Hog push. If we just go with Berserker Hog, we're kind of just like cracked. I mean, as soon as my opponent's a little bit too expensive, I can punish them pretty easily. I think we'll just go for the Ice Spirit chip damage because I kind of don't have another play here. I'm not really saving my Ice Spirit for anything crazy either. I think we'll go hut. If he takes poison value, that's fine. We'll just go with our witch. Yeah, because now the witch, I know poison doesn't kill the witch, but still it's nice to have against the witch just in case. I want to see what he's gonna do about this. I don't know how he deals with this. I think we do go Berserker Hog opposite lane though, because he's gonna have to deal with this witch, and we can just go log like this. Oh, Berserker! Oh my gosh! Berserker just manhandled the skeletons. Hello. Okay, our Hog Rider should be able to get a few hits there and open up a little bit of opposite lane. That's nice. We'll go Witch like this, and we'll go Berserker up top as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a poison. Now we'll be able to hut as well, so that's good. I want to see something here. This Witch isn't going to quite die, so he's going to log it. Yeah, so we go Skellies, and then we go like this with the Ice Spirit because he just uses log. Nice. We go Lightning. Oh, we bounced off the Spear Goblins. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. All right, well, we'll take our 500 damage lead. Very, very thankful. I'll go Witch in the back, because honestly, it's not even worth it for him to poison this, now that I think about it. I don't think it's worth it for him to poison that, so he won't, because it'll just heal up the Witch, and it'll just, like, Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to do that at all. I'm going to go hut here, and I think Ice Spirit as well. We're going to go Ice Spirit. I want to kill those Spear Goblins. That's like my biggest thing. I want to kill the Spear Goblins. I want to go Skeletons in front here. Nice. That was beautiful. Okay, now we can get our Lightning ready, just in case. And we're going to go... Oh, he bombed the Hog away from the Goblin hut. That's the second time he's done something like that. No way we get another Hog hit, too. Okay, and then the Ice Spirit is just evaporated. We've got... okay, all right, all right. I understand... Guys, can we lock the hell in? Can we lock in, chat? Can we lock in? Maybe that was a small overcommitment, actually. We need to get saved by the hut. We need to get saved by the hut! Oh my god! I'm not losing this game. I'm not gonna lose this game. I'm not losing this game. I'm not losing this game. What on earth am I doing? We need Berserker for the Miner. Okay, we're gonna go Skellies out here. Beautiful. We caught it. We're gonna go hut just to make sure nothing crazy happens. And then, I'll log and then lightning. And then we should be good. Whew. Unless he tries to be sneaky with it. Oh, no, he tried to get sneaky with it, but that's not going to work. Whew, this deck is really good.